Hey guys, so sorry for the gap in videos. I have been so busy with 4 kids. I just haven't had the time to film and edit any chance I have where the house is quiet and calm, where baby's sleeping, toddlers napping, big kids are at school. I've been cleaning, doing dishes, eating. So having a newborn again has been very stressful. Last time I had a newborn, I only had one child. This time around, I have 3 other children. So it has been quite a challenge to kind of get everything in, so I do apologize for the gaps in my videos. Hopefully you guys understand. But anyway, today I wanted to try out the ColourPop face products. I've never tried their foundations or their powders. I have tried their concealer, but I want to give it another shot. So today we're going to be trying the No Filter line. I have the foundation, the powder, and the concealer. So if you guys are curious to see how these apply and how they wear throughout the day, then just keep watching. Okay, so it is 8 a.m. in the morning. The house is still quiet. I already fed baby, put her back down. So we will jump in and give these a try. I have the shade Light 50, which I think might be a little bit dark for me. I bought it thinking I would have a tan in the next month or two, but I wanted to try it now. This is what the color looks like, so we'll just add a little bit of the Body Shop shade adjusting drops if it is too dark for me, which I have a feeling it will be, but I do like, it's a glass bottle, which is, it's fine. I don't travel much with anything anymore now that we have 4 kids, but it has like a turn lid so that you can kind of lock the dispenser from pumping while you are traveling, which is nice. Neutrogena has some moisturizers like this too, which I really like. So let's see what this color looks like. Okay, so that's the color right there. I think we can definitely get away with this shade with just like a pinch of a lightning drop. So I think we'll be all right. I have my beauty blender and I will also use a flat top kabuki brush and see which works better. So let me grab my mixing palette. I'll be right back. Okay, so I ended up mixing a little bit, so let's see what this shade looks like on my skin. All right, it's a little bit dark, but I think it'll be all right. Okay, it's definitely yellow tone for me, so I probably would need a different shade. This one looks very, very warm. I tried to pick the best I could, but clearly I did a poor job of picking a shade. So this is the shade with 1 layer with the Beauty Blender. So now let's try the Bella and Bear Lynx Kabuki brush on the other side. Okay, the product clearly goes a lot further with the brush than it does with the sponge. So let me look up close and see if there's any difference between the sponge side and the brush side. I'm not really seeing like brush marks on my face or anything, but I do feel like I'm getting better coverage with the brush side. So I'm going to even up both with the brush, just kind of get better coverage on this side. Okay, so far so good. It doesn't seem like it's a dewy finish, doesn't quite seem like it's fully matte, somewhere in between. I would say like a demi-matte finish. So now let's jump in to the No Filter Concealer. Shade number 10, Fair Neutral. We'll try that on the eye, under the eyes and the center of the face to kind of brighten things. And if I do remember correctly, this oxidizes. Yeah, it's already gotten quite a bit darker. I mean, look at the shade it is when I apply it versus what it is now. Fresh and oxidized. So it definitely turns a bit more peach toned. People were raving about this concealer before, and I just don't think it's as full coverage as everyone says it is. I put a little bit down here. I mean, it kind of covered my acne scar a little bit. It's not bad, it's just not amazing, but I think it's only like $5 or $6, so can't really complain about that. Okay, so let's look up close at this concealer. It has definitely already creased in my eyes, and it's settled into the like fine lines underneath my eyes, if you can see right there. So these definitely have to be patted out before setting with powder. So next we will try the No Filter setting powder. I've heard good things about this one. I picked up translucent, and of course the packaging is very minimal. You don't have any instructions or any claims on the packaging. You just kind of have to give it a try. Yep. So it looks kind of on the yellow tone side. So let me see what this looks like. Okay, that should work. It's not like a white powder. It's not a peach powder. It's like more of a beigey yellow tone powder, which should work. And I feel like the foundation has oxidized a little bit on the like, I don't know, orangey tone side. It's not looking the same color as when I put it on. Like there's some patches that just seem a lot darker than others. I would say it oxidizes more on the drier patches of your face. I did already prep my skin with these two moisturizers, as I normally do. So, alright, so I would say that this foundation doesn't necessarily need to be set. It does already feel kind of dry to the touch, but I really want to try this powder. So I'm going to go ahead and put some into the lid. The lid is very, very small, so you don't have much space to work with. I think my powder brush is bigger than the lid that I'm working with, and this is my Real Techniques Ultimate Powder Brush. It came in one of their holiday sets. One of you was asking me what this one was. That's what it is. Okay, this side is set with the No Filter powder. This side is not, so you can still kind of see some of the natural shine in the foundation on this side, and then this side is kind of set it down. It's more of like a matte finish. I feel like it did kind of smooth out my pores right here on my cheeks with the powder. The under eye concealer is now looking a little bit patchy with the powder on top of it. It looks like it's grabbing right here. So, not the best for dry skin, I would say. And did it change the color at all? I would say that it lightened it just a pinch, which was good because that's what I needed. So let me finish powdering the face and then I'll do a close-up for you to see what I'm seeing. Okay, so it's definitely like a messy dispenser. Like a lot comes out and you can't get them to go back in the little holes. So definitely messy, but it's a smaller size, so it is nice for traveling if you do travel. I still prefer my larger lids for fluffy brushes like this. But it looks pretty nice now that it's all set down. It's less orange, so that powder definitely has more of like a yellow fair color to it to kind of lighten things. That's my opinion of the powder. Definitely smooth things out. My skin does feel nice and smooth. I did not use any pore filling primers today because I wanted to see what this foundation and powder can do on my pores. It looks okay. I'm not blown away right now. My skin does look a little bit dry. So we'll see how it wears throughout the day, and once I have all my makeup layered on top, we'll see how everything looks. So here is your close-up at first glance. So I'll be back in a bit to do check-ins and let you know how it's wearing throughout the day, so see you soon. Okay guys, so it's about 9:30. The foundation's been on for an hour, so I wanted to do a quick check-in, show you what it looks like with all my makeup on top. So at first glance, it looks fine. I mean, it's definitely settling into the lines in my forehead, but that happens anytime I do my eye makeup after I do my face makeup. You can kind of see it's a little bit settling into my smile lines. It's still just looking dry. It's not looking like a skin-like foundation, so it's definitely on the matte side. So if you have dry skin, again, I don't think that you're going to like this combination foundation, concealer, and powder from ColourPop. On the eyes, I popped on a little bit of Pat McGrath shadow, some Sephora Lash Stories lashes, which I really like. And I don't know. I'm just not loving it. Like, my skin doesn't look smooth. It looks a bit bumpy. It looks a bit dry. So we'll see how it goes throughout the day. But as of right now, it's just kind of not impressed either way. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so it's about 12 o'clock. So the foundation's been on for about 4 hours. And this is what it looks like so far. No major changes yet. So I'll check back in with you later today. Hey guys, so this is the 6-hour check-in. I don't know if I'll be able to do another check-in after this because the kids will be home from school. It's dinner time, that crazy time with homework and getting dinner and all that. So this is what the foundation, powder, and concealer look like right now at the 6-hour check-in mark. Looking up close, it's definitely accentuating lines here and here, which, I mean, I feel like the older I get, the more that happens. Ever so slightly between the eyebrows, but I don't really get the 11s very much. I just get the craters in the forehead. It looks nice on my cheek area. It looks all right on the nose. It doesn't like look porous. It doesn't look overly dry. So I would say, yeah, the cheeks look really nice. The chin looks pretty good, surprisingly, because usually drying foundations usually start to break up on my chin and look really horrible by like the 3 to 4 hour mark. The chin still looks good and the cheeks still look good. So I think that this foundation actually wears a little bit better than it does initially. Like, it warms up with you during the day. If it were the right color for me, I would really know how I felt about this, because this is still very yellow tone for me and I do not have yellow tone skin. If anything, you see little bits of pink underneath and blue. Like, I don't know what you'd call me. Am I a purple? I have no idea. So 6-hour check-in. It still looks good. Like, it's not getting greasy. I'm just starting to get just a touch of shine here and here. But for the most part, I am still matte. So it's doing a really nice job of controlling the oils on my face. It has not broken apart anywhere on my face. Settling into lines, that's pretty minor and pretty expected considering I am 35 now. Yep. Mid-30s. So I think that it did a good job. I'm gonna say I would give it about like a 7 out of 10. I have other affordable foundations that I love a lot more, like the Maybelline Superstay and the CoverGirl Outlast and the new L'Oreal Fresh Wear. Those would be kind of my favorite in this price range. This one's still pretty good, so that's why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Let me know if you guys have tried this one, what your thoughts are. I have combination skin. I get a little oily in the center. My chin is extremely dry. My under eyes are dry. And then my cheeks are just normal. Nothing really happens over there. So let me know what you guys have thought. Let me know if this works best for you with a certain primer or a certain powder. I would love to know. I feel like I am going to continue using this powder because it did lighten my makeup, and it does seem to be doing a good job of keeping things in place. So of the 3 products, this is the one I'm the most excited to continue trying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this try on and wear test of the ColourPop No Filter products for the face. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.